Boom! And you know what time it is. We're here, Saint LFCTV, with your boy Saint. I got some, you know what time it is. It's Royal Rumble settings out here, Bob. It's peak. Listen, slap the likes. If you're new on the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It would help very, very, very much. Now, if you don't know, if you've been under a rock or something, I don't know. But we got the cup final on Sunday. So man had to bring in, do you know what I mean? The big boy guests for the preview and that. And these lot have been chatting a whole heap of was in the background, you know. These lot are like dogs on the leash, bro. So don't worry, bro.
Man. Dogs on the leash, we're used to it. It's another cup final for the Chelsea, man. Been there, done that, conquered it all. You already know, man.
I'm doing intro, Lewis, man. Relax, bro.
Yeah, man. You do your thing.
See what I mean? These men are lively, bro. Oh my days. They don't. Well, not. Anyways, listen. we got shout out. You know what time it is? You lot know if you're on my channel. You know I'm up in Scotland. It's peak out here, bro. So that's why man's got the. Do you know what I mean? The Putin hat, not because man's siding with Russia, none of that. We're keeping politics off here. But yeah, all right. Boom. Listen, Drifty is coming. He is on his way. He had prior engagement, so he'll be coming. Me and Don gonna do the tag team because these man think it's a madness. But let me throw it out. I've got some debutants on the channel and that. I'm gonna start off with my lot. Don Hassan Wagwan, brother. What are you telling me? We've been this link up has been. It's been a long time in the works, you know them ones there. So much love for having patience with me. What are you telling me? What's good?
Listen, very happy to be here as always ready to smoke Chelsea fans on the spot.
Come on.
Never gonna say no to that opportunity. But listen, we spoke on one of my halftime shows and stuff, and it was very enjoyable. So I'm very happy to be here. And listen, I'm ready to get this shit started. You get me?
Yeah, come on, bro. And I'm gonna return the favor soon enough. Probably on the review when we slap these man. Yo, my God, he ain't a debutant. This guy is actually one of my guys. You gotta just allow the team he supports, but honestly, like there isn't a real guy out there. He's gagged. What's going on, Lewis, bro? What are you telling me?
I'm good, man. As always, your advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champions of the world, the 2021 Club of the Year, your European champions turned into world champions, the gargantuan Chelsea Football Club. Big up everyone locked in, my guys as well, fellow advocates Oscar and Fata. Let's get into it, my guys. What you say?
Let's go.
Yo, yeah, boom. Yeah, that's
you
good.
try pretend you were sleeping through that. I see.
What is that you're putting up there, Don? I don't understand. My thing's a bit hazy. It looks like a 5.
They think they're talking to Arsenal fans. They don't understand they're sitting with the European royalty.
Bro, they try to talk.
You're sitting with European royalty
of Europe don't face us, bro. It don't make us, bro.
Bro, European royalty has met European royalty. We are one of only a few clubs to have won every single trophy in Europe that there is to win. So yeah, you're sitting alongside royalty yourselves.
You man are princes. We're royalty, but there's levels. We're kings. You man are princes, innit? Just know that. Like we're still.
Yeah, but we've conquered more land. But we're one of only 4 clubs who have won every single European trophy.
I'm so unimpressed.
Lewis, come on, man. Let me introduce the gang, bro.
Let's go.
These man in the background talking about champions of the world. Like we ain't done that. Like man ain't been there. Like anyways, listen. 2 debutants on the channel and much love. Like they come through on the last minute one and seriously, man, thank you so much, bro. Father, what you telling me, man? What's good? What you telling me?
Yeah, all good, man. All good. Day number.
I like the shirt.
12.
I like the shirt, bro.
Yeah, the gold one, isn't it? Day number 12 as a world champions. We all good, man. We all good.
Saying nothing. And my boy Oscar, what you telling me?
Yo, I'm good, man. We only rock gold badges over here. That's what I'm saying. We only rock gold badges over here. I don't think you guys listen to Lewis, innit? Because Lewis said reigning. He also said defending. You know, talking about past glory.
Come on, man. Your shirt's looking a bit naked up there, bro.
You cannot put Liverpool and Arsenal in the same, bro.
Hey, look. Tell me what competition you lot are reigning, defending champions of right now. I don't really know.
All right, I'll tell you, we're not reigning, defending, but we're currently in 4 competitions. How many competitions you currently in realistically?
Well, we won the Super Cup, then we won the Club World Cup. Now we're in the League Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions League. We're still in the Premier League.
No,
you in the Premier League?
let's
Are you
switch
in
the
the Premier
question
League?
up. No.
Are you in the
Let's
Premier
switch
League?
the question up.
Are you?
How many
What do you
trophies
want?
were you in at the start of the season? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Say that again.
How many trophies were you in at the start of the season?
Not as many as you, because obviously we didn't win the Champions League, so we weren't in Super Cup or
okay.
World Cup and all of that.
fair
But
enough.
Yeah,
this
no
isn't nothing that we ain't done. We've done this, bro. We taken.
I know, but present day, man.
Bro,
Let's talk
again,
present
man.
day.
Let's
You
talk
got
about present, man.
three
Lewis,
games.
Lewis,
Now,
Saying
let's
that.
talk about now, man.
If we were
you're giving the wrong
Liverpool v
club.
Chelsea in
You're giving the
2019,
wrong
fair
club
enough.
energy. Lewis, one sec. You're giving the wrong club energy. We're not Arsenal. You need to understand who you're speaking to. You see, you know what you're doing right now. I'll explain to you what you're doing. You're like, hey, guys, one sec. You know what it is? It's like, hey, guys, I'm riding a Ferrari. And I'm like, yeah, I rode that shit 2 years ago. Like, I don't know where you've been.
Yeah,
like,
you, Hassam, you got the old
guys, you talk to the wrong people. You got
into debt. You got into debt. You lost your Ferrari. Now you got on Nissan Micra. Speak.
All right. All right. Let me take some control of this, innit?
We sit on a different table. We sit with Madrid and AC Milan. You don't sit
my Ferrari is 22 plate. It's a 22 plate Ferrari. You got the 19 plate. That's all right.
On lease.
Right.
We bought our thing.
Right.
You see, when you go into our garage, yeah, our thing is ours, bro. Like, we paid the HP and it's ours, bro. They gave us our thing. Your thing is, bro. Next season we got the
2022.
What do you mean? Next season we're going there again.
But the newest.
Anyways, let me shout out, man. Let me shout out, man. Them that's inside in it. Shout out Psychedelic Scientist. Come on, you know this one's gonna be absolutely lively. Shout out my brother, my co-host Roms. Like he said, please smash the likes inside in it. Yo, we did the gold bags thing first. What's all of this? We're raging. We done hit it first, and these man are all talking about our sloppy session. Anyways, going into the game, obviously, I just want to take you lot's thoughts in it. Like, we've had a little bit of gas and all of that, but obviously, like, let's be honest, you lot, I'm not gonna play you lot down. You lot probably the worst one game, do you know what I mean, finalist team that I would like to face, because that's kind of what you man do. But at the same time, you're coming against probably, I'd say, because City just obviously took the loss, so we're probably the team in form at the moment. What are your feelings going into the game? I'm gonna go around because I know there's not a whole heap to say. Father, what are you saying? Tell me, what's your thoughts going into the game?
At the moment, we're not in the title race. I think it's just like we're only the cup team, like Lewis has said, and whatever happened around us, you know, they got the cup final on Sunday. We just have to face with it. And you got the Champions League, we're still in there as well. And the fact that we are already still in the FA Cup as well against Luton Town next week. So, yeah, pretty much like we're going to take it game by game and then see by the end, man. Like, if we're going to win like another trophy in the space of 1 month, hey, why not the Carabao Cup? Don't forget the fact that N'Golo Kante is also going to follow Aspilicueta footstep if he win the trophy on Sunday.
All right. Oscar, what you telling me? You feeling pretty much the same, or what's your?
Do you know, I'm very, very surprised that you called us the informed team, because it doesn't really feel like we've been informed.
No. That was a mistake, and I said we're the informed team. And you man are the team that if I had to pick, I probably wouldn't pick you for a one-off game final. Let's be. That's
exactly what I was going to lead into. I was going to be like, you know what, we're not playing the best football at the moment, but we're that kind of team where Thomas Tuchel is such a good manager that since he's come into Chelsea, I'd say majority of the big games we've actually performed well in, apart from a couple of performances against Man City. We've turned up and in games where you didn't think we were going to get the win, we've got the win. And it feels like on the day he can tactically set out a plan to attack any team and figure out how to get the best out of the players that we've got. So that's my hope going into this game. You know, we're not the favourites, I don't think, based on how well you guys are playing at the moment. But you never count out Chelsea in a final. Don't forget we're the team.
I was gonna say that, Oscar, with your final pedigree, are we really favourites? Are we favourites?
Yeah, I'd say you are. Okay. I'd say you are. Right. I mean, you're a team that's in the title.
Oh, here we go.
Wait,
I just wanted to, and I'm not even shirking responsibility. I just want to know, like, you man,
aren't you reigning world champions, reigning European?
No. Reigning, defending, undisputed.
Okay, so why are we? You didn't name it properly, Hussam. Reigning defending, undisputed.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
You do
why are we the favorites?
The badge is gold. The badge is gold, man. The badge is gold. Look,
exactly. So you're the favorites, not us. Allow BS.
No. We're cup holders, isn't it? We're cup holders. Multiple. Yeah. If you want me to name the cups, I can. But we're cup holders right now. Yeah,
we're good.
But on like I said, on current form, we haven't been playing that well. You lot just won your last game 6-0. You're in a title race, right? You're supposed to put the pressure on. I know Klopp normally doesn't take the domestic cups too seriously, but this year he seems to be taking it very seriously. So, you know, you got your boys back, Salah and Mane. I think everything is pointing towards Liverpool winning this game. But if you look at history, if you look at the finals that we've been in, you can't really rule out Chelsea. That's all I'm saying.
All right, fair enough. Lewis, my guy Roms, shout out Roms inside. Great point. Yeah. Oh, firstly, let me not miss out Demo's comment. Don't banter with clubs with less than 5 Champions Leagues, bro. What's happening here? We don't get involved in that concept. So do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me move on very swiftly. What's your thoughts on this being the most even League Cup final in a long time? What's your
Yeah. That's the way I perceive it personally. Like, if we're gonna talk about form, I'll say you guys are in more impressive form, because you guys are blitzing teams. You lot are scoring more goals, and you guys actually have known goal scorers in the side. We don't, but in spite of our uninspiring form, it's still 2 losses in 32 games. And that's why I'm confident going into this game, because our problem has not been that we've been out of form and losing games. We haven't been. We just haven't been decisive. But even in spite of that, we struggle to lose. That's why we're such a good team when it comes to this cup competitions. This is why since Tuchel's joined us, we haven't failed to make a final of any cup competition. The only thing that stopped us winning a cup was Kepa tax. And if he plays on Sunday, it is what it is. It really is what it is. But he's a different player to back then as well. But in spite of it, I'm confident in our defense. I'm confident that someone in our team can score. God knows who it's going to be, because our attack is absolutely pathetic. But someone will score. I know defensively we will be fine. In midfield, it will be a battle between itself. Both midfields are solid.
Obviously, you'll be fine. You got like Bearman in there, so obviously.
Right, that's what we call a solid defensive system. That's why we've conceded the least open play goals in the top 5 leagues this season. And again, that's why I can be confident in the side. Our form just isn't inspiring. It's not in bad form. I think we've still won our last 5 games in spite of it. The only problem for us is our attack. And like Rom said, left wing back. If Salah ain't dropping a man of the match award in this game, I'm having serious eyes on him for what he did in the match. Because him against Alonso, he should be busting him. But even in spite of that, defensively will be solid. I'm confident going into Sunday for sure.
All right. Well, let's bring it over to the red side. Don, we've heard a whole heap of was. I'm sorry I had to leave you last and you had to go through all of that, but here we go, man. Tell me what your thoughts are coming into this game, my G.
I think with Chelsea and Liverpool, I do agree with that comment. I think it's probably the most level Carabao Cup final we've had in a while. Obviously, City just been smashing all the League 2 sides as well. Like, and so it's just, it's just not the same. I think now this game, if we're being completely honest, Chelsea have the better defense, Liverpool have the better attack. That's if we're just gonna make it, very basic. I think the Liverpool defense though has improved a lot over the last 3-4 weeks. I think Virgil van Dijk is now, back to, I wouldn't say his best fully, but like 95%, like he's getting there 100%. Obviously, Mo, there's literally not enough adjectives to describe Mo Salah anymore. Like, it's just mad. This man, you get me? People still say, like, can he do this? Can he do that? All the stuff that's been asked of him, the playmaking, the dribbling, all that stuff, he's been doing that this season. Literally, just yesterday, right foot assist into the feet of Matip through 3 defenders, the reverse pass to Hendo. So, it's looking incredibly well going forward. And that man that we signed, and I have to publicly thank again Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you, Tottenham. Thank you so much, Tottenham Hotspur. First of all, thank you for beating City. Second of all, thank you for giving us Luis Diaz. Like, honestly, I have to appreciate the effort that you guys put in just for us to go and steal your girl in the end. But thank you anyway. Thank you, Tottenham. You get me? And listen, I really want Luis Diaz to start this final, because in my opinion, whoever they start right wing back, Luis Diaz is too direct, He's straightforward. He doesn't mess around. He gets the ball, he dribbles, he runs at you. There is no such thing as turn around and pass it back for him. His game is direct. His game is, I want to take the ball, I want to run, I want to dribble past you, I want to create a chance, I want to shoot. He doesn't mess around. So I think for us, going to this final, the win against Leeds is massive to give us momentum. Mane scored twice, Mo scored. Everyone got involved. So I think it's a massive momentum booster. And here's the thing, Saint, the reason we will win this game is even not, it's not just a Liverpool reason. It's a thing that's very simple. I'm telling you why. If Romelu Lukaku starts this Sunday, Liverpool are Carabao Cup champions. I'm telling you right here, right now. I don't give a shit what
he's not starting.
If Romelu Lukaku starts,
that's a brilliant point. That's actually a brilliant point, Don. Yeah, because that brings me to my next point. At some point, I'm going to try and do a collective predicted lineup. I'll leave the Chelsea man to do theirs, and then us and Drifty will try and do ours. But going into the game, and I'm going to go the other way around, so I'll start with you again, Don. You've already mentioned Lukaku, and I don't know if he'll start because of that, because I feel like they create better chances without him. But is there who in their team are you a bit like, would you feel are the problems? Like, we've got to make sure we win those battles and we've got to take care of that. Who are you kind of, I don't want to put worried, but you know what I mean? Who are the main guys on their team that you're thinking, you know what, we've got to make sure that we pattern them up properly?
I'll be honest, in the Chelsea front line, there is no one that worries me like that. There's no one that's not going to make me not sleep at night. It's not like they have Henry or Aguero or.
That's why I said worry is the wrong word. I know.
Yeah, like I'm just like with Chelsea, like with their looking at their forward line, it's genuinely laughable. How can a Premier League starter have 7 touches? Like, it's just, one of them was a kickoff as well. Like, it's genuinely just weird. And look, if Lukaku starts, I'm telling you right here, right now, we are winning that final. Now, the one guy that always performs for them in the big games, even though they paid 100 million for him, so he's supposed to perform all the time, is Kai Havertz. I think he offers something different. I think he's a big game player, 100%. We saw that in the Champions League final as well. So I think with Kai Havertz, it's like sort of a different situation. He can bring other people into play and stuff. I think going into that final, the one thing that worries me is Chelsea's ability to keep out goals. That's the one thing that worries me. Chelsea defensively worry me. Chelsea offensively don't worry me. I think we will be able to contain them. The guy that's been turning up, to be honest, for Chelsea lately has been Hakim Ziyech. He's been the guy sort of turning it up to next level for them. So I think he's been performing really well. However, the rest of the team, like, generally speaking, going forward, they don't worry me. The only thing that worries me is they have like an ability to not concede goals. If they like fully lock you off, they lock you off. So it's basically just like a war back and forth now. Is Mo going to score, or are they going to lock him off? Is Luis Diaz going to score, or is he going to lock him off? So
it's funny you say that, right? Because I do think you're right. But that brings me to where I think we've got to pattern up, because I do think that our attack's better than theirs, their defense is better than ours. So I think it's the middle of the field. And normally Kante always has a blinder against us. Like, he's on low energy, one leg, man will come up and just have a blinder. Kovacic as well will be quiet. Then Kova's just coming up slapping some outside of the box goals. Like, our midfield we have to pattern them up. They don't scare me as such, but because, like you said, our forward line's better than their defense, it's that middle of the park. Can we get the ball to our forward line in order to create those opportunities, and can we keep it ultimately from, do you know what I mean, the Kantes and the Kovacic's of this world? Lewis, what about yourself, man? Or you because you're reigning, defending, undisputed
heavyweight champions.
Man, don't, yeah.
Of the world.
Of the world, yes.
Of the world, Craig. Of the world.
Top flight security.
Trust me, dog. You know. No, seriously. Any battles? Any ones that you're thinking like, listen, you know, we need to pattern up. Obviously, I know that Mo Salah, Alonso's already been mentioned. So
yeah, but that speaks for itself. Like, to be honest, Salah's record against Alonso isn't really that great. It's only in the last match where he absolutely dominates him. So Alonso could have a good game.
We did a preview for that, and you said that. I think we had a preview for that game, and you were like, "Oh no, he doesn't really do much against Alonso." And then he come through and batted him up. So yeah, no, keep
so God knows at this point. Let me not speak on Alonso because I'm just gonna get annoyed in it, but. It's attack for us where we need to pattern up, because that's where we've needed to pattern up for the last 4 years and we still haven't done it. Hussam said it perfectly. I don't expect you to be worried about any of them, really. Maybe Havertz, because he has a habit of turning up in big games. So he could produce something unpredictable that you guys wouldn't be expecting. Other than that, I don't really know what to expect. It depends on if any of them turn up, as opposed to expecting one of them to. It's going to be your attack versus our defense that's going to win or decide the game. Because if our defense plays as consistently as they've always done and they keep themselves tight, we will frustrate you guys. Even in spite of how good you guys are going forward, you'll have a rough time against us. At Anfield, it was only the penalty that was the deciding factor between the two of us. You lot got too early on in the bridge, but we did have a lot of defensive injuries going into that game as well. So we were a bit weakened in that front. But now the only one that we're missing is Ben Chilwell, and he's been gone for months now. Reece James might even be back for this match. So defensively, it's all about how you lot cope against them. If you have a good game against our defense, yeah, you lot probably win this one. If we keep ourselves tight, there'll be opportunities for us to capitalize on it, and that'll be where we get our results. I'm not expecting us to dominate the game, but I expect us to have moments where we probably will be a bit decisive, mainly because we know how to handle cup competitions. But that's going to be where the game's decided for me.
Cool. Oscar? Would you agree with that, or anywhere else on the pitch that you
just similar to what Lewis was saying about the whole Alonso thing. I think Salah obviously dominated him at Stamford Bridge, but I think in the game before, prior to that, at Anfield, Salah obviously scored a penalty in that game, but in terms of actual gameplay, like, he didn't really get much joy in that game in terms of trying to create chances or scoring. And Alonso actually played really well. And then even in the second half, we had 10 men, and it still wasn't much joy. What's cap? Salah didn't have joy, and Alonso had a good game. Where's the cap?
No. That game, he was our best player. If you remember that second half when it was 1-1, the best chance created outside of the foot cross into the head of Diogo Jota, who misses from 2 yards. So he had a good game. Yes, have a good game does not necessarily mean score 4 goals. He was the best one out of our whole front line.
But he didn't get any joy directly against Alonso. Like, he didn't burn Alonso. He didn't expose the space. Alonso had a good game, bro. Alonso had a really good game. He didn't, bro. He didn't. And especially when you've got Rudiger doubling up on that side, like, it's not always easy. Fair enough, Salah's one of the best players in the world, so we saw that quality at Stamford Bridge. I don't think you can say we saw that at Anfield. We didn't.
He was the best frontline player for us at Anfield in the Chelsea game.
Yeah, but you only scored from a penalty, so him being the best of that three
and created our most dangerous opportunity.
It could be a case that both were good.
That's like if I'm saying, Havertz was the best of our front three that day. It's like, all right, we scored 1 goal from a corner. It's not like our front three was amazing.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
It's like, it's here or there. It's here or there. But in terms of other areas of the pitch, when it comes to the attack, I feel like obviously Liverpool's attack is incredible. We're going to have to be on our A game if we're going to stop you even scoring more than 1 goal. You know what I mean? It'll be a great game if we limit you to 1. Do you know what I mean? So defensively, we've got to be on point. But when it comes to our attack, I feel like the one thing we can kind of benefit from is we can be unpredictable. I mean, Klopp doesn't know if we're going to play Lukaku or if we're going to play Havertz. They're 2 completely different propositions to plan for if you're trying to plan to how to stop a defense. The one thing I take a little bit of, like, a bit of hope in is the fact that Liverpool always give you chances. Like, when I've watched Liverpool this season, there's always, like, I watched you guys play against Burnley, and Weghorst had a couple opportunities in on goal. And I'm
but Weghorst is twice the striker that Lukaku is. Let's be honest.
That's just not true. That's just not true.
Like, he really is.
That's just a lie. I think people have short-term memories. They think because Lukaku's in bad form that he's a horrible player. We saw Harry Kane the other day light up the Etihad, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Harry Kane! Like, you didn't know who he was all this time. Like, he was on a bad bit of form. That doesn't mean he can't turn up in an individual game. And when it comes to Lukaku, I've said this on Lewis's channel many times. He's been poor in movement and he's been poor outside of the box, but he doesn't miss chances. If Liverpool give Lukaku chances in the box, I believe he's going to take 1. I really do. So
it depends. Oscar, can I just debunk that point? Can I just debunk that point that Liverpool give you chances? Liverpool make you think that you're getting chances, but you don't get chances. And I'm going to tell you why. The high line we play is extremely effective. This season in the Premier League, we have the most offsides caught against opposition We have 120, I think, and in second place is City in 60 with 60 times caught like an opposition offside. So we're like almost double in first place. And Burnley the whole season averaged 2 offsides per game. Against us, they got 7 offsides. So it worked. You think you have a chance?
No,
but they're offside anyway.
Wait. One second. We're gonna come back.
Don't stop there now.
No. We're gonna come back and get into this. We're gonna get into this.
To cap.
But let me.
I'm not capping. I'm giving you stats.
You're gonna have plenty time.
Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't.
No. You didn't lie. But I said you're gonna get chances, even though they had offsides. Did Burnley have chances in the game that were onside? Yes, they did.
Did they?
You still get chances, bro. You still get chances.
They had 1 or 2. All right. Drifty, you there? Yo,
what's good, man? What's good?
I just wanted to make sure that people knew you was actually there and it wasn't just some.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah, apologies for the lateness. I thought I'd be on by now, but you know what I mean. But I
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's calm. Very quickly, do you want to let us know these lot are? It's mad. It's like these man are acting like we ain't seen a gold badge or biggies before. Like they're trying to talk to us like we're Aston Villa or something. Like it don't make no sense in it. But going into this game, I've said, obviously, this is probably the worst one-game kind of final team that we want to play because they are good at finals, innit? But we're probably in the form of our at the season at the moment. What's your thoughts going into the game? And is there anyone on their team that any battles that you feel like we need to pattern up in order to get the better of them?
Yeah, I mean, we're the better team. I think that's obvious, but it's a cup final, so anything can happen. Obviously Tuchel is very good at finals. I think he's been in 4 finals now as a Chelsea manager because he's made the final of all the competitions. So, you know, or is it 3? Yeah, FA Cup, Champions League, and now this, isn't it? Yeah, so he keeps on making it to the final. So you got to rate that he knows how to get the tactics done for them one-off games. So it's interesting, you know what I mean? As you said, we're probably playing the best we've played this season. But again, it's a cup final, so anything can happen, innit? They've got pace up front. They have got pace up front, but Lukaku isn't necessarily in form, and Werner obviously is a very 50-50 player. So it will be very interesting whether, you know, they do manage to exploit the offside. Because one thing Lukaku and Werner aren't really good at is actually timing the offside run if they're playing a team that specialises in offside.
Werner is actually both of them are horrible. You're right.
Which is what we do. Like Lukaku's pretty good at timing it when he's playing against a team like Arsenal or a team like Newcastle, for example, where they don't necessarily play offside traps. He's very good at that. But when he plays against teams that actually play a high line and actually play offsides, he's not that great at it. So it'll be interesting to see if he can adapt to that. And of course, he's capable of scoring goals. Lukaku is a very good goal scorer. He's just not a good player. And that's what I think. That's where I think the discrepancy is when people put down Lukaku, they're putting him down because he's not a good player, but he's a very good goal scorer. So if you give him a chance in front of the goal, yeah, he will probably put it in or he will hit the target. So it's going to be interesting, isn't it? The Van Dijk Lukaku battle. And then obviously I don't know who Chelsea will be playing at left back and right back, but you know, Salah, Diaz, it's going to be a problem for them too. So I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued about this final. I can't lie.
Yeah, nah, I hear that. And my guy Rom said this is probably the closest League Cup final in a while, and so I would agree. A lot of people in the chat are having a little bit of a problem with Chelsea having a better defense than us. And my take on that is we've got better defenders, but they've got a better defensive system than us.
Who said they've got a better defense?
Don Hussam said that they got better defense, we got better attack. So it's going to come down to, and I just feel like we've got better defenders, but I feel like they play a better defensive system.
With all due respect, I don't think they have better anything. Maybe midfield, maybe, but nah.
You don't think we have a better defense?
Nah.
You've not got a better defense,
really?
I don't just only look at statistics, Lewis.
You got better defensive.
Yeah, no, I don't look at statistics either. I look at eye test.
What do you look at?
Yeah, but again, that's the thing. I think what a lot of people like Don was saying, I think even I'm starting to try and get used to the idea that it looks like teams get loads of chances against us because referees let the play go and linesmen don't put their flags up. So like during the game, you always get really like confused with how many times an actual proper chance was compared to he's offside, but they just let it go until it was whatever that dumb rule is now. And I'm trying to get used to it myself because when actually deep proper chances against us, it's not as much as you think it is. It isn't actually as many as you think it is. And I think we're better aerial than you guys in terms of defending set pieces. And I think our defenders are
defensive set pieces are our problem for sure.
Do you get what I mean? So
in terms of defenders, our defenders are better personally.
What individually?
Man for man, individually,
individually, yes.
Individually, yeah.
And I don't even mean that as a disrespect to your defenders. I really don't.
No, I love you, bro. That's where you've
back from the left-hand side, like anyone but Alonso, you lot can have that. Fair enough. Cool. And on the right-hand side, Reece James is coming back from an injury, so if he even starts, I'm not really expecting to have a good performance. In the centre, though, nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Hold on. So, Lewis, who
are you really doing this trend thing in 2022?
What is going on here?
Wait, but wait, well, he said defensively, right?
Yeah, defensively.
Yeah. Defensively, Reece James is better than Trent, guys. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No. But then Lewis went on to say even individually, he thinks they're better. So I'm just wondering.
Individually, in terms of centre backs, full backs, you can have a debate. Personally,
I'm wondering who, because you're going to have to put Thiago against Van Dijk, even though he loses that battle anyway. And then I'm wondering who the hell talks to Matip and Konate out of the rest of them. Rudiger can't talk to Matip. He can't talk to
Christensen and Rudiger both talk to Matip.
Tell me honestly.
And they don't talk to him respectfully.
Hey, brother, don't bring this Danish Maldini talk out.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Danish Maldini, Danish Barretti, Danish Beckenbauer, Danish Puyol, Viking JT, Denmark's greatest export, Cobham's finest. You already know, man. No one does the PR, so I'll do the PR for the whole fan base.
Rudiger in a back four would get exposed, bro. Let's not do this,
we've heard that, man. We've heard that.
He's been it.
It's boring. It's a tired argument.
You really got rid of him, bro.
We are not going to bring in Lampard's football as an excuse to slander these centre backs. We are not going to do that.
If we're being honest, the past 12 months, Rudiger has been a better defender than Matip and Konate.
Matip's the best defender in the league this season.
Christensen.
No, come on.
Yes, he has. You put them both together. They come in.
Matip has been the best defender in the league this season.
You guys honestly think Matip has been a better defender than Rudiger this year?
Yes, I do.
Nah, man, come on, man. I rate Matip. I'm not trying to disrespect Matip. Rudiger has been one of the best centre backs the past 12 months, bro. Since he came in, no one's been able to touch him. Like no one's been able.
No. He's very aggressive and he's a character. I rate him. But he is not better than Matip as a defender. No,
he's been better for the past 12 months. I'm telling you.
No, he hasn't. But you know what? We'll have to agree to disagree. I think that's craziness that you lot think that.
It's mad.
We have the best defense, not in the league, in Europe, in the world.
Our backup left back is better than your left backs. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? But cool.
I think there's an argument
to be fair. No one argued the left back. No one argued the left back.
Yeah, so if you wanna say the defensive argument to put Reece above Trent, which is the only thing anyone can ever do, which is still a silly argument. And then we've got a better left back. Van Dijk smokes everybody. No. In what way is your defense better than ours? I'm struggling here.
Look, why?
Let me say this.
One at a time. Go on.
I'm the one who said it about Chelsea's defense. When I said Chelsea defend better, I said Chelsea defend better. They defend better as a unit. They're a stronger, more compact unit defensively. You don't need to have personnel in terms of names to be solid defensively. What Arsenal Wolves right now? Wolves have one of the best defenses in the whole league. Why? They defended the unit. So Chelsea as a unit defensively can lock you out of scoring goals. But when you say personnel, individually, I think conversations change. Now, I would disagree with Drifty, in my opinion. I think Rudiger has been actually better than Thiago Silva, in my opinion. I think Rudiger's been sublime in the last year. Overall, he can't chat to Thiago Silva, but I think in this season he has been better than him. I think Rudiger is definitely top 2, top 3 centre backs in the league minimum. So that's the only part I disagree. But it's just as a unit, not names. It's as a unit they defend. But that's
I hear that. And
no,
that's
for
why
me, it's
I
as
said
individuals.
that. I agree. But Lewis, you're smoking budge. So all right, cool.
It's fact. You don't want to hear it. Fact is,
way,
Christensen came to Matip's backyard twice and dropped man of the match performances on his head. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Can't get into your first 11, like please.
Because of contract negotiations, not because of ability.
Bro, because
it's got nothing to do with his ability.
Thiago Silva and Rudiger keep him out of that side. Like
they don't keep him out of the side. It's his contract negotiations that are keeping him out of the squad.
Lewis, I can't even lie to you, bro. Christensen can't even talk to Gomez or Ibu, if I'm being quite honest with you.
That's cool. My guy never gets the PR he deserves, so I understand you saying that. But he is levels clear, and he deserves to be in that front three just as same as
right now. Ibu owns Milan.
Exact same.
Christensen ain't going and bossing Inter Milan and AC Milan at the San Siro. It's just not happening. But he
hasn't played Inter Milan or AC Milan at the San Siro to do it, my guy. But he's come to Liverpool. He's come to Liverpool twice, and he's dropped man of the match awards on your guys' head.
Listen. Let me just
get
a couple of comments.
That's a real
two man of the matches in a year at Anfield.
We'll see who
Van
gets
Dijk's there.
On Sunday, innit?
Matip's there. Why don't they have it?
But you were just talking to me about the present. Man don't want to talk about the past, and then you're bringing up the past.
It is the present. It's this season. It's the last 12 months. It's the last 12 months.
All right. LSC for life says Matip over Rudiger. Yusuf LSC says big up Saint and the lads. Come on, you Reds. LSC for life says Reece James done it almost a year. Trent been doing this 4 to 5 years. Respect Trent. I think there's some truth in that. And peace from Liverpool. All right. Drifty's gonna have to go soon, so we're gonna go first. I'm gonna have to dip with him.
I'm on his show as well.
Yeah, say nothing. So we're just gonna go and do a very, very quick combined 11 for this. And see who not combined. I lied. I'm chatting mess. I'm chatting absolute was. We're gonna
when you say quick, it cannot be combined. It's not. Quick.
It's our 11, and then we're gonna go to your 11, innit? Obviously, the Kaiser said that Alisson is playing. Am I right? Alisson is playing? It's not Kelleher. Don, let me know.
No, it's Kelleher playing.
Oh, is it definitely still Kelleher? Yeah.
Yeah. I think he confirmed it in the press conference, if I'm not mistaken.
He'll only go Kelleher if he knows Chelsea's going Kepa, I think.
Oh, we are gonna go Kepa though.
Definitely. Yeah, then he might play him.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll go Kepa.
I think we will. We did in the FA Cup final, didn't we?
Yeah, but
Club World Cup.
Yeah, by the way, I just want to address this. One was with no fans, the cop would have Christensen shook. The second was with fans, and he still won, man.
Yeah, Roms, that's a howler, man.
Sorry, man.
That's a stinker. He did it twice, bro. Fans
and also, what about your league title then that was lifted with no fans? If we want to go,
you see when you come round, yeah, you see them results that you're talking about. What was the results of them games?
Chelsea won the first one. We drew the second one with 10 men.
So it was basically a draw that you man are talking about. It's not like you come and won or nothing like that.
I'm not talking about a victory. I'm talking about a man of the match award. I'm talking about an individual performance,
bro. Like, is that what we're doing here? We're doing a man of the match awards for.
I'm talking about an individual performance. You're saying my guy isn't good enough. My guy's come to your backyard twice in a year and been man of the match.
Okay.
He came to Anfield.
Player on the pitch both times.
Come on, man.
By the way, 45 minutes. You lot can break us down though in Anfield.
Let me put this question to you. Like, you don't have to answer it now. We can talk about it another time. If you put your defenders in our system, I think they'd be terrible and get caught out constantly. If you put us at the back in your system,
what in the high line? In the high line, when I've seen Christensen outrunning Mane like 3 times in a game. No,
come on, let's be serious, bro.
You never want to.
You would never want Christensen to be 1-on-1 with Diaz, Mane, or Salah on a regular basis.
Yes, I would. I would relish it. I would look forward to it.
If you put us at the back in your system, you'd never concede a goal. You'd actually never concede a goal. So,
I mean, your defenders are good too. Like, we're not even trying to slander you guys. Van Dijk is definitely speaks.
You couldn't. You're talking about Van Dijk and them man there and Trent Alexander-Arnold. How could you?
Yeah, this is the thing. This is an elite debate when we're talking about defenders. But I'm saying Chelsea's are still better. That's just the way I see it. There's no disrespect to the Liverpool defense.
Yeah, I rate Rudiger. You know I do.
Yeah.
And Thiago's a goal.
Cool. I just want to make it so no one thinks I'm slandering. No.
Yeah. I hear that.
I can't have the Christensen one though, Lewis. That's the one.
Bro, it's because he don't get the PR, man. Trust me. If he's at any other club other than Man City and Liverpool, he is guaranteed in their sides. The only reason why I say not Liverpool and City is the standard's still high there too, but I still think he breaks into them.
But we're not talking about the time when Mane got Christensen sent off, yeah? Is that the time, yeah? But we're not even
doing this. That was the time before.
We're not doing this. Thrifty, give me your back five, bro. Give me your back five.
I'm gonna go. You know what? It's Chelsea, innit? And even though it's not a great trophy, I want to get a trophy in the cabinet after going last season without winning anything. So I'm going full strength. So I'm going Matip, Van Dijk for centre back, and I'm going Robbo, Trent for fullbacks.
Big facts. I'm not really done. The same for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not starting Konate. I'm starting Matip, and I think Klopp is going to start Matip as well. I'll be real.
Yeah, I agree.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I watched the Inter Milan Liverpool game, and you lot played Konate. Does he alternate like between Konate and Matip, or is one the first choice?
I think he does.
Matip's the first choice, but it depends on horses for courses, isn't it? So if
Ibu could mark Lukaku out the game with his strength and pace, probably for the whole match. So he may even think, let me put Ibu up against Lukaku.
But
it depends.
But, for people like Dzeko in that's why obviously I think he went for Ibu in that game, innit? Yep. All right, so midfield, it's a little bit more contentious. I personally would go Fab, Thiago. That third one, Hendo. It's strong, man. Fab, Thiago, Hendo for me. Don, any changes? What would your midfield look like?
Listen, is it my team or is it Klopp's team?
A bit of both. You can give us two answers, innit? What you would do and what you think will happen.
The Klopp team, I think, is straightforward. Same back five, strongest midfield, and the same front three that play. But my team, I'm taking Hendo out, and I'm putting Elliot in. So
I knew you'd put Elliot. No, I thought so.
Yeah. So for me, it's Fabinho, it's Thiago, and it's Harvey Elliott.
Drift.
I love Elliot. I love Elliot, but after seeing how he kind of was a little bit overwhelmed at San Siro at 17, 18 years old, I think a cup final might be a bit too soon for him still.
So who would you go for in the midfield then? Assuming that you're keeping the same front three.
Yeah, I'd go Fab, Thiago, Hendo.
Cool.
Captain's got to play. Captain has to play the cup final. Captain has to play.
Can I ask you something, Drift?
We need them shouts.
Are you going Diaz, Mane, Salah because it worked so well before, or are we putting our boy D9 in? What we said?
Do you know what? It depends if Jota's fit. If Jota's fit, then I'm playing Jota, Diaz, Salah, and then I'm having Mane and D9 on the bench to come on and win the game if we're behind.
Who's D9?
Diego Jota.
Diego Jota.
Oh no.
Divock Origi.
My bad.
Does he wear number 9?
No, but he scores goals like a number 9, isn't it? So.
And he wears 2-7, so do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yeah, cool. That's our. I think that's pretty much our 11. Kick off to you lot quickly. What can we expect from the 11? Do you lot know? Do you lot like?
I think the back five is the easiest thing to predict. Everything else, bro, we could the three of us could come up with 3 different 11s, bro. We don't even know.
I know you're going to try and get Werner in this 11 somehow, but I don't want to hear it personally.
No. On a note, I'll put Ziyech, Havertz, and Pulisic up front for that front three.
Yeah, that's my front three as well. I wouldn't change it in the Lille game. Midfield, I'd have Jorginho and Kante because I still think we need some control in the middle.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I'd put Cover. I think we talk about the Stamford Bridge game against Liverpool. Cover was man of the match in that game. He was outstanding.
Cover just gets into the team of the
My worry about Cover is that he can press, but sometimes we let that midfield behind us too open, that space in that midfield though. That's my
I understand that. And I think with Jorginho, our aim is to control the game. But I think against Liverpool, we're not going to have much control anyway. It's not like we're playing Crystal Palace or whoever. So we just need to relinquish that a little bit and play more offensive and a bit more counter-attacking with Kante and Kova, who can break on them. We can break on their midfield. That's what I would do anyway.
For me personally, I don't think our midfield ever looks good when Jorginho's out of it. It did look good in the Liverpool game, I'll give credit, but you guys had midfield injuries in that game too, so I don't take it that much into account. So I'd go Jorginho, Kante personally, but we'll agree to disagree on it. Wing backs, you already said, speaks for itself. Probably Aspi and Alonso. I doubt Reece James gets pushed straight into a final. And the back three speaks for itself too. AC, Rudiger, Silva, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just in goal because I think Kepa's going to start. I'd prefer Mendy to start, but I still think Kepa's going to get given the run out.
I prefer Mendy as well to start.
I need Mendy, man. I think if Salah sees Kepa, he's just going to shoot from far, man. You know, he's done it before.
It's
just
top bins. Kepa was a new guy. He's been in form, I'll be real.
I don't even think he's been in form. I think he's just playing cup games.
I think it's just cup games, isn't it? Cup games, yeah. Pretty much,
until he saves long shots in the top corner, that's when I'm really going to be sold. Until then, I still got a question mark.
None of you think this is going pens, no? Because that's where.
No, it definitely could. It definitely could.
And then Kepa's your secret weapon for pens, no? So
yeah. And then I hope you guys put Salah at number 5, and then it doesn't get there.
Yeah, because we slap before he needs to. So I know Lewis has got to go in that. So Lewis, before you go, we're gonna go around on a quick score prediction. Let's know what you're thinking.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Chelsea because that's how we usually do in these sorts of finals. I don't think it'll be high scoring. Yeah, damn right. 1-0 Jorginho penalty. And then 80 minutes of just sitting back, absorbing pressure, and hopefully a third man of the match in the row for my guy.
And then 80 minutes of soaking up pressure and then throwing up Christensen as man of the match as the reason why.
100%, because you need someone to soak up that pressure. And that's the Danish Maldini himself. But yeah, big up you guys. Man's got a dash. Like and subscribe, all of that. Please, up the Chelsea. Let's go.
Gang. All right. Got that guy gone. Father man, what's your nah, seriously, what's your I could hear actually it was weird because I could see the two opposing sides in terms of the midfield. I see where you're coming from, Oscar. And personally, I don't know. I think because I've seen how well they've done before, I just don't like the sound of Kovacic and Kante in that middle, bro. They just work too hard and it's long. They kind of feed off each other again, especially when they're playing someone like team like us in that type of environment. So I wouldn't want to see that, but we'll see. But yeah, going into score predictions and that. Father, why don't you start off, man? What do you reckon? 3-0 to Liverpool.
I think it's going to be a classic cup tie. You know, I think I'm predicting us to win 4-2. In my opinion, pretty much like it's going to be. I'm saying it. This is going to be a classic cup tie.
Chelsea score 4 goals.
I was just about to say, where them 4 goals coming from, brother?
No,
like,
4-2.
Hey, man, with
4-2.
Don't
you know what? Could be a draw in the 90 minutes and the extra time.
Even Oscar can't back you on that one.
Hey, man. This is the same team that put 7 past Norwich, man. Don't sleep on us. Don't sleep on us.
Like I said, don't sleep on us.
We are not Norwich, bro. We are.
Hey, we put 4 past Juventus too, man. We've done good.
Yeah.
I hear that. All right, Oscar. Well, then, in opposing that, what are you saying?
I think it's going to be a tight game. I think we're going to be very, very frustrating for you guys. I think we're going to defend deep and aim to break and hit you on the counter attack. And I think the one player that I haven't heard any of you guys mention, not even Lewis mentioned it, but Fata, you mentioned him once. I think he always seems to do something against Liverpool. He scored against you this season. He's given you exciting moments and goals at Anfield as well. I think Christian Pulisic gets us the winner in like the 80th minute. I think you're going to dominate possession. You're going to dominate ball, create more chances, but we're going to have those opportunities to break. And I think a fast player like Pulisic is going to try and expose that high line that, you know, Hussam saying doesn't really get exposed often. We're going to at least try. And one ball over the top and he's through. And I think he's going to win us the final.
Cool. All right. That's fair enough. I like that. Don and Sam, what's your predicted score, my G? What are you telling me?
Look, I think there's 2 predicted scores for me. If Lukaku starts, 3-1 to Liverpool. If Lukaku doesn't start, 1-0 to Liverpool. Salah masterclass goal, you get me? Been disrespected too much. It's time, you know, he pays back to the people. So I think I think if Lukaku starts, I'll be honest, we're eating Chelsea alive, because Lukaku is just going to be... Lukaku is the type of striker that Van Dijk and Matip or Van Dijk and Konate, whoever it is, want to play against. They would love to play against a player like that. So, that's what I'm going with. 3-1 if Lukaku starts. If not, 1-0 to us. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm going 3-1. I don't give a damn who starts. They're getting fucking smoked. I don't want to smoke a team more than I want to smoke Chelsea. Bro, they're getting absolutely smoked, bro. Click this. I don't care, bro. Come back.
50 minutes.
Record it on your phone, bro. These men are getting piped, bro. I don't care. That. We're giving them all of that, bro. I don't care, bro. I hate these, man. Sorry, I had to get that out. I love these, man. It's been a great show and that, but I need to get my energy out, bro.
Your funeral on Sunday, by the way.
I'm getting under my skin, bro. It's arrogance. The arrogance, bro. Oscar, yes, even just the face. He sits there.
Your funeral, by the way. You too, son.
Oh, nah, bro, we're doing you, man, and I don't care.
We're still 4 competitions. Ain't no funeral, nothing. You're not winning no damn Champions League. You're not winning the Prem. So you can hold.
Look. Last season, you guys went barren. We've already picked up 2 this year. Do you know what I'm saying? And let's be real. If Liverpool do win on Sunday, Jordan Henderson will have achieved something that Steven Gerrard couldn't.
Here we go.
In Chelsea in a League Cup final. He's proven that he's your greatest ever captain. You got to put some respect on his name.
Stop.
We put a lot of respect on his name. Don't worry about that.
It's true.
Oscar, why do you always act like you're talking to Arsenal? You don't understand. We had a team from 77 to 84 who won 4 Champions Leagues in 6 years. Who is Henderson compared to anyone in our... No, one second. I need you to understand this, Oscar. We're not Man City. We're not Chelsea. Not any Tom, Dick and Harry who plays for us is a legend and a great captain and blah, blah, blah. Bro, we have Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush, Jan Molby, Alan Hansen, and Ray Clemens. I can go on and on. You want to continue? These players dominated Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, home and away, everywhere, bro. Let's not play this game.
You're naming all the players that won more than Gerrard. That's...
DBG is the greatest captain in Liverpool history and one of the top 2 captains in Premier League history.
You just told me about Kenny Dalglish. Now you're telling me Stevie G.
Stevie G is 100% a better captain than Henderson, bro. Let's not play this game, Oscar, because you will be the first person to slander Henderson. Don't do that.
Look, Henderson didn't hand in a transfer request. That's what I'm saying. He didn't do it.
Who was interested in buying him?
Wanted to play for Chelsea.
Who's gonna buy Henderson, Oscar?
Henderson never wanted to play for Chelsea. I think Steven Gerrard did for a bit. I think
He wanted to play for Mourinho. Never wanted to play for Chelsea.
He wanted to wear the blue, man.
Allow it, bro.
And listen, we threatened him and he stayed. So
exactly. Let's go through some of these comments. We're big up man like Frankie Lampard as well, who knows that Stevie G he's not in the same country. Let's look at that.
Is that any from Football Wars?
Yeah, from Spaces. Yeah.
Your name has been noted.
Come on, any bruv, like he's shook, bruv. Any sitting there shaking his knees.
We're not shook.
We're
not shook.
Hey man,
we'll see. Come on.
I'm gonna be drinking your beer post game.
I'll be buying some cigars to smoke your pack or something. Don't worry about that.
Oh my days, bro! Is it like that? Yeah. Make sure you like that. Yeah. Do not ghost me after this. Don't ghost me. Hey, Oscar, look at me. Don't ghost me. Don't go missing. Make sure you reply to my texts and that when we slap you and that. You don't. Oh, I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna be there. If we lose, you might see me crying on TV.
Don't worry.
And I will say this. Yeah, I will say this, and I say this on. I say this. I don't know about Dom, but I'm not gonna do the whole. If you beat us, if it's a big if, but if you beat us, this isn't. We didn't even want this cup. I want this cup. It's Klopp's first domestic cup. Do you know what I mean? And I want this. I want to smack you, man. I'm putting it live. So there's no retracting. There's no moonwalking back from this. Do you know what I mean? We'll do it. LFC for live says Fab. Thiago Hendo's got to be. That's me. So I hear you. Co-op says Matip is better because these men are going to play 10 man in front of their goal. He can break them down. Trust me. MKH31, Liverpool are going to win 100. You know this. Big up Lewis, Oscar, and Father, man. You've been vibes. Come on. Shout out my guy Roms, man. Big up my guy Neil as well, beyond 90 LFC. Come on, man. Let's go, boys. How's everyone? Big up the panel. Come on.
Can you put up one of Co-op's comments?
Past or coming up?
It's past. It was at 9:25.
Okay, hold on. Let me put up.
He's talking about Chelsea.
Oh, I'll get there. Don't worry, we're going. 4-1 Barca, like levels. Okay. Co-op says the front three is mid.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's not the comment I wanted, though. That's not the comment.
No, we're going through them. Don't worry. Chelsea fans are definitely salty. No, I understand where their confidence comes from, but they really need to stop it because they need to relax. Like you gotta have different levels of gas. When you're talking to Liverpool fans, you can't come with the same type of gas that you're talking to Man City fans.
But
do you know what I mean?
Where's the salt though? Where's the salt? Where have we been salty? We're just gassing our team. I mean,
there was, bruv, you've only just put the spoon behind you that you were stirring the Steven Gerrard pot. Don't try it.
Hey, bro. I'm praising Henderson. I'm praising one of you. I'm praising your
You're
captain.
not praising Henderson.
You're not.
You are not
praising your
praising
captain.
The only reason people say that is to down Stevie, and you know it.
I'm praising your captain.
I was born at night, not last night. You're trying it. You're trying it. Mane Salah.
Oscar, we've been in this game too long, my brother. Come on.
Trust me. Come on, man. All that money spent and they still play dry football. That's big facts.
That's factual.
That is big facts, man. 3-1 Liverpool. Don't know. MKH31 says Liverpool 3-1s. A lot of 3-1s. Okay. House of Hoff. Wagwan, my guy. I hope you're good, man. Liverpool 4-1. Okay. Psychedelic Scientist 3-0. I would love that. Co-op says 3-0 Liverpool, Diaz, Mane, and VVD. My days, I would love that. Great prediction. You don't know. House of Hoff, Chelsea getting wrapped like the mummy returns. U-Man beat a struggling Juve, apparently. There's a bit of truth in that. Jeez, big up Saint, loving the energy. Come on, Psychedelic. You know what time it is, and big up big up the panel, man, because these men have been love them or hate them. Do you know what I mean? Diaz hat trick, elbow cough. You know, say nothing. Co-op says now that they count World Club Cup, yeah. Okay. Is that something that you've always counted, or is that something that you
personally, I've always counted it. I think I really wanted Chelsea to win it because we hadn't won it before, and I respect the competition. I know some people don't, and some Chelsea fans would downplay it, but not me.
Okay, so apparently, when we won it though, like certain man weren't rating it, and now you're all doing up.
Hey man, I've always respected the gold badge. I can't speak for everyone else.
Respect the gold badge, people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, like why
this was the comment I wanted. This was the comment I wanted because he says their greatest player was Dennis White and Jasper Gronka.
Oh my god!
Do Liverpool fans remember Jasper Gronka?
Zolo.
Unfortunately,
I know Liverpool fans remember Jasper Gronka. I know.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I try and forget about them things there, but still. Stevie G, shout out Co-op. Stevie G is a million times better than that deflection merchant Lampard. Hendo is a better captain than Gerrard. Facts. Okay,
Can you go back to that previous comment? Sorry. I know you're in flow.
Stevie G is a better.
The next one
after. Yeah, Co-op. They keep going on about the Champions League, and they've only won it 2 times, and we've won it 6 times.
Well, I would never sit here and brag like we have bigger European pedigree than Liverpool. Look, we don't.
It seemed that way. It seemed that way earlier, Don. Did it not?
If you expect me to win a Champions League, be the reigning defending Champions League holders, and to not gas it up on the stream, come on, man.
Yeah.
You don't understand football if you don't expect me to bring this up. We're the current winners of this competition. We are.
I hear you. To be very honest with you, yeah. Now, I just want you, man, all you man out there that was, I don't know, I want Liverpool to win the league, or they're too loud. These men are a lot louder than us, you know. We won the Champions League, and we were just like, 6, and we moved on. Like,
yeah, because you faced Tottenham, though, innit? You faced Tottenham. It didn't have the same.
Yeah. Worst final ever.
Yeah, here we go.
Worst final ever in 2019.
Any for it says we are drinking Chelsea.
You beat Man City. Tottenham have a bigger pedigree in Europe than Man City. Don't even try it.
We beat Pep Guardiola, man. Pep Guardiola is bigger than Man City anyway.
Yeah.
3-0 straight. JJ36. I know you're a Liverpool fan, so it must be to us. The Blue Lounge. Big up to the current and former world champions.
Yeah, man.
Did I hear that? I can't say nothing to that. Yo, shout out my guy Channing, man. It's been a while. I hope you're good, man. Big up, safe. Big up yourself, man. Talk the ting, psychedelic. You know them ones there. Yo, lads. I've really enjoyed this stream, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's not very often I say that when I have pagans on the channel, but no, you man are cool. No, much love for that. Please, I'm gonna quickly go around. Shout out what your where the peoples can find you, anything that you got going on, please, because we got a small channel, but we're loyal over here and we support the man, So Don, let them know, man.
Look, first of all, thank you for having me. It was very enjoyable. Everyone watching this right now, make sure you subscribe to Saint LFC right now. Subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like the video as well. Hit that notification bell. Listen, extremely enjoyable show. The hour literally flew by. Let's hope, we wipe the smile of these Chelsea fans' faces come this Sunday. But anyway, listen, very enjoyable. Too much.
Why can't I be happy, man?
I feel like Chelsea fans, when speaking to people, like they're on default settings, like as if they're speaking to Arsenal fans. Like it's just, it's different. There's levels to this game. So anyway, look, this is my channel right here. This is football. You can see it's a channel for everyone. Everyone's welcome on it. We're actually going live in 25 minutes for our weekly Liverpool show. So feel free to come join us. And this is my Twitter. Obviously, you heard the guys speak on Football Wars.
Football Wars is undefeated, bro.
The most elite space.
It's undefeated, bro. So come elite, bro. Yeah.
I listen to Football Wars every day, bro. Every weekday during my lunch break, I'm listening to Football Wars, man.
Techie,
you know what I'm saying?
Big up. I appreciate it.
Let them know where they can find you, man. And thank you ever so much for coming on last minute, man. Much appreciated, my brother. Oscar, can you hear me?
I didn't even know you said.
Yeah. No.
First things first, big up Saint for having me on, man. Everybody that's watching, please like the video. If you're a Chelsea fan and you're new, drop a subscribe just for today, and you can keep that there. Keep that rolling.
Nah. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, Lewis has bust my channel, man. Like you, Chelsea,
man.
I even made you, man, couple you Chelsea man mods and that. You lot, like, listen, we go to war on Sunday, then we just, you know what I mean? We're cool.
Do you know what it is? Like, banter aside, like the Chelsea internet community is really, really strong. I'm sure the Liverpool one is too. But the Chelsea one is strong. So the fact that people come over and they comment and stuff, and I appreciate that, bro. So yeah, subscribe, man. Big up the channel all the time. You can find me at Oscar Poet on Twitter. Follow that. I also do a podcast. It's called Top 4 Podcast. So TOP, the number 4, and then podcast. We go live every Monday on YouTube. So come check that out as well, man. I'll be live on Monday after the final, crying if we lose.
Man's there, you know. I'm active in the chat. You know what I mean? Trust me. You know that. My guy, hey, yo, listen, if it weren't for this guy, I don't know where I would be, bro. Like, it would be, you really came through for, man. So, yo, Father, tell them what's going on, where they can find you, let them know.
Yeah, you can find me on my Twitter account over there. And also you can find me on the Sarcasm City podcast as well for the Boys at the Bridge. And you have to give thank you for the Saint and Hussam as well for the panel as well. Big up, people.
Come on, man.
And don't forget to like and subscribe as well, people. And also check out Lewis's channel as well. Check out Chelsea Fan TV as well.
Please.
And check out my face in the TV and up front as well.
Yeah. Front row.
Honor, people. I'm honored.
For real. Let me just hit the last couple of comments and we're out of here. We're beating Chelsea, of course. Channon's given his quick predicted lineup: Kelleher, Trent, Matip, VVD, Robertson, Thiago, Fab, and George. I think that's pretty much what we.
Hey, if you don't play the front three, I'm terrified. I can't lie.
Why would be terrified, man?
Shout out Channing as well. Subscribe and smash the like, people, please, man. I would be much appreciative of that. And I'll be on this channel more. Don't worry. Say, come on. I hope you've been good, man. Great chat. Love, man. Listen, peoples, make sure you're going over and giving my guy Don a little subscribe and go and check out the Liverpool show that he's got. It's a Liverpool show?
Yeah, Liverpool show. Yep.
Liverpool show, and go and check that out. Thank you again to all the my panelists as well. It's been love. Please go over to Coppish as well and go and check them guys out as well. Go and give them a subscribe. Shout out for Drifty for coming out. Hope everyone's good.